Hello everybody, and welcome to Ocarina of Time, episode number 20. And we are in Ganon's castle. We didn't have the fire arrow last time, so we weren't able to continue. Now we have the lovely fire arrows. As always, I am Serene Inc., and joining me is...
It's Sadia here, what's up?
And we will see just how much of this dungeon we can get through in this episode. Especially now that we have fire arrows and thus can solve the puzzles that we couldn't solve before because we had no fire arrows. Tell you, I was determined to try and get through this without the fire arrows though. Golden gauntlets. Na, 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 na. Alright. I need Megaton hammer. This way. And Megaton. And now I can just hook shot to the exit. That torch is very convenient. And light arrows, which are still confusing to equip in this version. What am I doing? So confused. I don't know, I liked it better when I selected the light arrow and it equipped it for me. I don't really like this open the bow menu and then pick a arrow and then select the arrow and then exit the bow menu and then select the bow and place the bow wherever you want. And don't click the bow in the wrong way, otherwise it opens the bow menu. Much annoying. Much annoying. Yeah, let me get into my gear menu, please, Navi. The only tunic that you are required to wear in this dungeon. It's hilarious that, like, this section doesn't fall when you're wearing the hover boots, but everything else does.
Mm.
That makes a lot of sense, Nintendo. Video game logic. What can you do? What doesn't make sense? Video game logic. Why does it have to make sense? Alrighty. And run over here. This is the hardest part for me. I can never figure out how to actually do this properly. Like, I go over here, I get over here, and then I get into this, and then I can't get back. Oh wow, I went back. See, every time I try that, it doesn't actually work. And it just worked that time without any problems. That was weird. Oh well, whatever. We're done with this dungeon. I should be collecting these. Get off my feet. Fire barrier is dispelled. One left. One left, 5 minutes in. We may actually get through this entire rest of the game in this episode. That would be great. They're all dead. Found a small key. Whoopsie. I went the wrong way. Only took me 20 episodes, but I finally memorized Zelda's Lullaby. What the point of this room is, I don't understand. Play Zelda's Lullaby, you get a small key. That's the whole puzzle. I don't get it. Over here. Run over here. Run over here. Run over here. And lastly, hookshot up there. And run through the secret. There's no barrier. Oh, there's a barrier. Tried to trick you. Like they even drop a freaking wall master on top of you in that room. Light barriers dispelled. Hurry. And so much for the light barrier. And with that, Link gets squished by the barrier, expanding outward. I never understood that. The barrier, it goes out. How does Link not die from getting squished?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Alright, here we go. Final dungeon. Rather, final part of the final dungeon. Technically, this really is kind of the final dungeon because, I mean, this is the only part that is unique to this dungeon. Everything else is a smorgasbord of all of the other dungeons. Smorgasbord. It's a funny word. Can tell I'm running out of commentary when I'm talking about things that I'm talking about, because it's the only thing I have to talk about. No, you. Yeah, you punk. Goodbye. Dungeon key. You know, I don't think there is a dungeon map or a compass in this entire dungeon. Only dungeon without either one. It's quite interesting. always used to call this dark one a steel knuckle. Because, it's stronger than the normal iron knuckle, and it also looks different. So I always called that one a steel knuckle. Because I figured, one's made out of iron, the other one is stronger, the other one must be made out of steel. But really, it's just another type of iron knuckle. Boss time! After we go up these last set of stairs. I wonder if the glitch is still in this. Let's find out. Yep. The glitch is still in this. If you walk along the non-carpeted bit of floor on the sides, it still makes a carpeted noise. And if you walk right here, it also makes a carpeted noise. Despite there not being any carpet there. It is one of the only glitches that I know of in this game. That is why I love it. Because it's easy enough to find and it is hilarious. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to be finishing this game in this episode, because this is the final boss. Maybe a little bit longer of an episode, because, ending credits and all that, but, Triforce parts are resonating, combining into one again. These toys are too much for you. Give me the Triforce.
The Triforce!
That's basically what he says. He just says it in a more articulate way. And then the entire room vanishes. Was it all an illusion? I always found that awkward. The entire, everything just vanishes. This is actually really difficult because you don't have L targeting. Actually really difficult to do this part. I always find it hilarious that that part lags so badly. It's like, really? You didn't, check the lag? You didn't, check your lag programming or anything? Ow. That's it.
Woo!
Great King of Evil is dead. Killed without even using the Master Sword. And here I thought the Master Sword was supposed to be the most powerful sword in existence. Hendorf, pitiful man. He could not control the Triforce. The castle's falling! Let's run! And by the way, I'm going to be slow as shit. Yes, princess, keep running. Escort quests, I tell ya. Yes, princess. Oh no, you're hit by a rock. Why are there such massive rocks? I mean, like, the tower is collapsing. Shouldn't I be getting hit by, like, you know, steel beams, bricks, things like that? Not, well, I mean, I suppose not steel beams. It's not something they would have been making back then. Well, why am I getting hit by rocks? Flaming rocks at that. Why are they on fire? He didn't catch the tower on fire when he told it to collapse. He just collapsed it. Why are they on fire?
I don't know.
The things that are awkward about Ocarina of Time that are part of the reasons why I do not really enjoy it. I mean, I suppose this is a pretty epic scene when you're first doing it, but then you start questioning it afterwards. You're just like, what? Why are there rocks? Why are they on fire? Did he summon like a meteor storm that is crashing down on top of the castle? No, he caused the tower to collapse. Why do I have 5 minutes to run down the side of the castle? Why is the tower not collapsing? I mean, when something collapses, it collapses from the top to the bottom. It doesn't fall from the bottom to the top. Which is what happens here.
Who knows?
I should be seeing, like, pieces of the top of the tower, like, falling on top of me. Gosh dang it. Frickin' rocks getting in my way. And then, of course, there's this dude. Hey, I got past him without any problems. Always end up getting attacked by that re-dead right before I get through here. Also, Zelda, can't you teleport? Why can't you just, like, poof, we're down there, and poof, we're away? Now, wait, let's run all the way down the tower. And now the tower will collapse in a very asymmetrical fashion, creating a nice pile of rock that will then somehow magically turn into complete and utter chaos. Towers don't collapse like that. They crumble from the top and then fall. Doesn't just somehow sink into the ground and then suddenly become a mess of rubble. Reasons why Ocarina of Time 3D makes no sense, or even the original. I mean, I get that they were limited in the original, but come on, Ocarina of Time 3D? I mean,
What's limited?
like they didn't have the ability with the N64 to make, like, the castle collapse properly. But they would have had that in the 3DS version. So why did they stick with the tower collapsing from, like, instead of collapsing, it just, like, sinks into the ground. And then it creates a mess of rubble. Somehow. It's like they took Ocarina of Time and ported it. It's like that they supposedly, they built the game from the ground up when they made Ocarina of Time 3D, but I'm pretty convinced that it's a port with the fact that they didn't change a lot of the way that things happen in the game. If you're building from the ground up, you would have done it a bit differently. You'd have been like, hey, we can finally fix this scene, let's do it! Anyway, I'm going to stop complaining, and I'm going to fight Ganon. Because, yeah. Oh, wait. I have to do this properly. Iron Boot Challenge!
What? What are you doing?
Ah, wait. Never mind, I don't have a fairy. Can't do the Iron Boot Challenge without a fairy, because I usually end up dying at least once. I like to do this fight with the Iron Boots because it makes it harder to get around him and hit him in the tail. It just makes it a little bit more challenging and a little bit more fun. The problem is I usually die at least once doing that, and so I need a fairy to keep me alive.
You forgot to change tunics.
Yeah, I don't care. I look good in red. They actually don't really like the color green. I'm gonna die, apparently. Why am I doing so little damage? You should have been freaking dead by now. I'm using the Bigorian
There you go.
sword? Oh no. Still almost dead. I got into this battle with like half my freaking health. So that didn't help much. I forgot to go pick up the double. That's my problem. I forgot to pick up double defense. Oh well. What can you do? Smacked ya. Oh my.
Well, I guess we'll try this in the next episode again.
Well, it depends on where it starts me up from. Oh, it's gonna start me up from all the way up here. Yeah. I guess we'll get back to the Ganon fight, and we'll do that in the next episode, because I really don't want to do this all over again on camera. So, Zelda, hurry up. I guess we'll see everybody next time. If you've been enjoying, please feel free to subscribe, leave a rating, comment, yada yada.
Bye.
Keep calm and pony on, everybody.